What's going on, people? It's Chops TV and I'm back with another video. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester United 3, and we finally kept a flipping clean sheet. Finally. But to be fair, Tottenham made it very, very easy for us. Like me right now, I've got mixed emotions because one, this win keeps me in the job, and two, to be fair, I want us to win anyway. And it, like, win goes before anything, whether I like the manager or not. Ali or not Ali, I always want my team to win games. Obviously, the Bruno-Ronaldo combination works for the first goal. Bruno over the top, Ronaldo far post, stunning volley, absolutely stunning volley. If that was anyone else, actually, if that guy, Englishman on the other side of the pitch that plays for Tottenham, done that, people will be creaming in their pants, I'm telling you. But you know, I'll get onto him in a minute because he's just uninterested. But Ronaldo today, that goal, the goal that he had disallowed, that finish, different gravy. The assist for Cavani, different class. Before the game, before the game, the team selection, it was the Herring goal, which I'm fine with. Then we had a backfield, back five, however you want to play it. Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Varane, Shaw, McTominay, Fred, Bruno, Cavani and Ronaldo up front. The Ronaldo-Cavani combination up front, I was dreading before the game. Because, like, I've watched these two try a 1-2 against Villarreal. It looks horrible. Horrible. But Spurs, I can see why they've only conceded. I can see why they've only scored 9 goals this season. Like, not a single shot on target. De Gea might as well stay at home. He should be sat next to me. He had nothing to do. Shocking. Shocking these are. I thought, you know what, I'll give a special mention to Varane today because he's been injured and now he's back. Clean sheet. And he, out of the 3 centre-backs, he was by far the best one, even though I think Lindelof and Maguire poo anyway. But we move McTominay and Fred in the middle. They were decent today, but again, you got to consider the opposition we were playing against. And they made McTominay look like what Liverpool fans think of Jordan Henderson. Do you know what I mean? And I don't rate Henderson. Do you know what I'm saying? But McTominay was good today and Fred was alright too. Bruno was okay, he was alright. But, like, this is the problem we're going to have now. Where do we go forward now? Like, we got Atalanta in the midweek and then we got City. Are we going to stick with this formation or are we going to go back to a back 4? And where does the future lie for Jadon Sancho, even though he's only just come? Where does he fit into a 3 at the back kind of system? He don't. And as I was listening to Gary Neville earlier about talking about Van der Beek, I feel sorry for him. Ollie's a liar anyway. Start of the season is like, oh, Van der Beek's going to get chances, this and that, blah, blah, blah. He hasn't had a look in. This is what I'm saying. Like, this so-called legend of this club, he's a liar. Like, where's Van der Beek? Like, you're telling me when the substitution that rattled me, obviously, I like Matic. But if you're going to bring Matic on, then bring him on for Fred. What are you taking Bruno off for? You're going to take Bruno off? Bring Van der Beek on. That's what I'm saying. Like, Van der Beek probably wishes he stayed in Ajax smoking that Cali pack, man. I'm telling you, in the Netherlands, in Holland, Amsterdam and that. Because he's not doing anything at United. He's just warming the bench. It's like, it's ridiculous. He's been here, what, 18 months now. He cannot get a look in. He really cannot get a look in. It's ridiculous. I was shocked he benched Greenwood today. I was shocked. But as good, well, not as good, but as much as we got the 3 points, that we can't continue like this with this same team going forward. Like, if you think we're gonna beat Man City with this team, like with that team selection, we won't. I'm telling you now. I know they lost to Crystal Palace today, but we will not beat Man City with that team. It's not like, it's got legs, but there's no ball retention. There's in that midfield. McTominay, Fred, Bruno. Okay, as I said in my last video, for every pass Bruno gives, he gives the ball away. I'm not sure how many times he gave the ball away today, but he didn't seem as much today, to be fair to him. And he didn't complete the game anyway, even though as I said, Van der Beek should be playing. But before I get back onto the rest of my players, there's one player I want to touch on, and it's Harry Kane. I don't know what's happened to this guy. I think that's what, 1 Premier League goal out of 10 games, is it? Or 9 games? Nah, it must be 9 because he didn't play against City start of the season. So 1 Premier League goal in 9 games. And, like, more or less every time he got the ball today, he gave it away. There was a chance here when Cavani passed the ball back and Kane intercepted it. He's ran through. He's got to the box now. He's stopped. Obviously, he hasn't got really much support, and he's tried to find Son at the back post, but he's literally just passed it into McTominay's chest. But there's something that right with Harry Kane is whether I don't think. Well, clearly he doesn't want to be there, but like all the Tottenham fans are sick of him now to the point that these were booing him. Like they were booing him. Like I was shocked that he never got took off. To be honest with you, because they were playing with 10 men anyway. With Harry Kane on the pitch, he just weren't interested. He's just not interested. And people talk about Ronaldo this, Ronaldo that. People need to start talking about Harry Kane, to be honest with you, because I'm like, the Ronaldo slander I'm not having at all. I'm not having it. Because without him right now, we'd probably be sitting bottom half of the table if we're being real. Without his goals, we'd be sitting bottom half of the table. Like, just this thing about him only scoring tap-ins can be put to bed now, even though, okay, he does do that in it, but today's goal, and the one that got disallowed, incredible. Cavani as well today, his work rate on the ball, he doesn't really please me, I'm not going to lie. I'd rather like a Greenwood in there because he takes care of the ball better, but Cavani provides goals. And although he misses chances, he's always in the right position to score goals. Like the run he made for when Ronaldo put him through, kept keeping himself on side. Same way to, shout out Marcus Rashford as well, actually, because he got the third goal. Good finish as well, kept himself on side as well. Even though the Spurs defence were absolutely shambolic. But I don't think fans should get carried away by today, personally. Because as I said, like, when we win normally, I'm more pumped. This is the first video I've ever done where we've actually won a game. Because I couldn't tell you the last time we won a game in the Prem before today. I think it's like West Ham away. And that was all the way, that was like September, I think. I'm sure that was like September. Or maybe start of October, but I'm pretty sure it was September. Which was, over a month ago. It's ridiculous. But our next, Atlanta at home, Atlanta away next in the Champions League on Wednesday, I think it is. Or Tuesday. Manchester City at home. Then the international break. Then Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. Watford away. And then Arsenal at the Arsenal at Old Trafford. I don't know how many points we're going to get out of these games. I really don't. But the fact that we're level on points with Arsenal is an embarrassment anyway. Considering this same Arsenal team lost their first 3 games of the season. And today, they beat a Leicester side that we lost 4-2 against. And Arsenal won comfortably as well. Even though Aaron Ramsdale did have to make some serious saves. But they still went there and won and kept a clean sheet. So, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. At the end of the day, this result bides Ali time. He gets to keep his job. But if you ask me, I thought he would have gone after the Liverpool game. But I really, really hope, yeah, these players do not think they've been let off the hook with this result, I really don't. Because they needed to win today, because that Liverpool game is still on my mind, I'm not going to lie. Like, my energy towards, it's not there, innit? Like, it's just not there. That Liverpool games, I'm never going to forget that. Like, that's humbled me, that I'm a person that talks the most, like, we're going to win the league, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We need to focus on finishing top 4, like we do. It's ridiculous. But nah, we should make top 4 really and truly. But I disrespected Liverpool at the start of the season. I didn't think we did even finish above us, to be fair, but they will, even though they dropped points as well to Brighton today. City dropped points. I think Chelsea are the only team that didn't drop points that are above us, but I'm not even looking at them, man, because they're clear of us. It was clear last week before Paul Pogba even got sent off. And Jadon Sancho as well, like, he must be sitting at home now thinking, I should have stayed at Dortmund, because you can't get a game. He didn't get on at all today. I didn't expect him to anyway with the 3 at the back, because where's he going to play? He ain't going to play as a wing back. He's not a midfielder, he's a winger. He's not going to play as a striker either. But there's still things I see in that team. I'm just saying, against a better team, we're getting opened up, is what I'm saying. Tottenham just didn't offer anything. And I've heard their fans, like, I've been watching their fans, like, saying, with this, with that, Nuno needs to go. As I said, I don't watch Tottenham like that. I don't. The only time I've watched Tottenham this season live was when they beat City, and that was the first game of the season. They looked good. But since then, I don't know what's happened. Like, 9 goals 9 goals in the Prem so far. Like, Mo Salah's got more goals than their entire team. It's embarrassing. At no point was I worried that we were going to concede against Tottenham. Like, I was seeing some of their players slipping every 5 minutes. Like, Emerson Rowe, like, backing up against players, like, falling over and stuff, trying to draw fouls. And, like, I'm thinking, what are you doing? But, like, I still don't trust Maguire. I still don't trust Shaw. Like, we looked better today because Varane was back. Like, 4-time Champions League winner. That experience was needed, because without him today, we probably still win the game, to be fair. Because I think Spurs are so bad. Like, they're shocking. But what I want to know is, like, for other Man United fans watching, how many points do you think we're picking up against City, Chelsea, Watford, Arsenal? Because you ask me personally, that's 4 games, so that's 12 points altogether, yeah. So I'm saying we're probably picking up. I don't think we beat City. I hope we do, though. I don't see us going to Stamford Bridge and winning. Watford away is tricky, but I think we'll beat them. Arsenal at home, we should be beating them, but as I said, the way they're going, you can't rule it out. I'm not going to come on here saying we're going to do this to Arsenal, we're going to do that, because whenever I say things, it backfires. So I'm not even trying to get clipped out here. It's not worth it. But who else now? Nemanja Matic came on as well. He looks all right when he came on. Nice and composed on the ball. But as I said, if he's going to bring Matic on, he's got to be bringing him on for Fred, because Fred was on the yellow card. And what if Fred had got sent off? It's almost as if he didn't learn his lesson from that PSG game last season, where Fred was on the yellow card. He's scurrying around trying to win tackles, and then he gets sent off. Like, when everyone could see clear as day that he should have gone. But I don't trust the manager. Like, honest, no, I just see what's going to happen. It's about the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is we're better off without Ali. It's almost as if he's seen the Conte rumours this week, yeah, and thought, yeah, let me go to a 3 at the back, implement his system. But Conte must be sitting at home now, licking his lips, thinking, yeah, I can work with these players. No, there was no Anthony Martial today. As I said, Sancho, Greenwood didn't even get on. Van der Beek didn't get on. Lingard had a little run around. Tellez didn't even get on, who is a very good crossover of ball. I thought Wan-Bissaka done all right today as well. Actually, he was decent. I liked him. I liked his performance a lot. He's impressive. But I'm not going to keep rambling on here. Like, 3 points. Got the job done. Moving up in the table finally. Got the win. Don't know what else I really need to say. It's still Ali out. Always will be. Portuguese Ric Flair saves the day again. Elisa Cavani, grill shooter, and Marcus Rashford just finishing dinners, saving lives, providing for the children. There's nothing else really to say. Hopefully we beat Atlanta in midweek, and hopefully we beat City next Saturday. But yeah, see you next Saturday.